Yes, thank you.
The murders are believed to be linked to a new investigation where Drexler would have been accused of numerous violations, including murder for hire, unauthorized human trials, and corporate theft. Authorities representing the UC and the Freestar Collective have been dispatched to a consolidated mining station and the clinic. Both locations are believed to hold numerous victims. Drexler's motivation appears to be an attempt to launch a new product based off stolen information from a competitor. The details on the project itself and the competitor have yet to be confirmed. This has been David Barron for SSNN.
Perfect. This exposure puts Infinity right where we want them. The meeting will begin momentarily. Infinity's net worth is about to hit rock bottom. Quite right. The truth is, we'll be making by incorporating. That's certainly our hope, which is why I'd like you to. There are several who might. Good. You'll find most of the board members in their offices preparing. We'll need at least 50% of the vote to go our way. In the event of a tie, I trust you'll get it.
Did Masako send you to try and convince me to acquire Infinity Ltd? I think we both know that's not going to work. See? Even a mere operative like you can see. The internal neuroamp gives us the power to crush. This is exact. Good. If you use... well, it does. You're oddly right about this one, Op. As long as everyone has Ryujin's best interests in mind. An issue? Dalton and Alexis are the... dangerous indeed. Perhaps I didn't see it earlier. The last thing I want is to... Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a lot...
Just the person I wanted to see. Good. You've had the chance to encounter Do you think they're worth redemption? Saving the jobs, it's a financial burden. This is true. Getting what few capable employees. Next question. And why do you feel it was well handled? Please. Being prepared for anything is... I appreciate the insight. It's only dangerous to those. I think we all... Our competition has... This has been rather enlightening.
Is Masako checking? Well, you can let Masako. We just need to grab Infinity. I'm all about free PO. You know, you're right. If any of those ghosts... All right, so let's hear it. The possible backlash. However, the internal neuroamp will it's not an opportunity. Of course there is. As any good marketing person, well, you'd see.
And how's my favorite patient? I mean, I assume you're joking. So, I hope you're not actually suggesting that the technology... This is groundbreaking. Fine, fine. Oh, there is adequate data to back what you're... Well, this conversation... But you're right. In a perfect... It is. It really is. I never stopped to consider it. I guess it'll be up to a vote either way. We just have to hope the... So the next question is, what will the... That's what I'm hoping for. Well, this has certainly been the all we can do now is look forward to...
Great debate. You heard correct. All right, I could use the... When it comes to profit, I suppose all my... True, but I do pride myself on solid... Huh. Well, talent like yours... Don't even get me... First off, if I find out you used that device on me... Second, that I'll do whatever... Well, I'm both glad and surprised. Masako's lucky to have you. You may be the great... This exchange has been...
This meeting should prove to be very... I assume Masako briefed... Good on you. If it were up to me, I'd have shut down. I knew it was a grave. You read my... Plus, if we vote to acquire Infinity Ltd., the last thing I want to do... I imagine we're looking at months of work. I only hope that Masako and... Now, if you excuse me, I will be announcing Ularu's termination of employment.
All right, everyone. As you all know, we've successfully exposed Infinity Ltd's botched human trials and murder for hire through SSNN. The public is demanding their leadership, namely Lucas Drexler, face trial. Ryujin will be launching a statement, but I believe...
Believe it or not, the acquisition has risks, and it's going to create a lot of work for all of us.
That and Infinity Ltd's...
Arguments?
Acquiring Infinity Ltd now is not a good look.
I think what we're all overlooking. Yes, our security was compromised. But in fact, I propose that Masako be removed from...
Ularu, this isn't a line you...
And considering you're the mole, if anyone's going to be removed from power...
Hold up. Are you saying you lied to us?
Dalton, the last meeting we had, you distinctly said Imogene...
Do you even have any proof to bet?
Of course we do. The malicious code you hid on this slate
To put it bluntly, Ularu, you're fired. Security will hold you in your office until...
This isn't right. I should have...
And allow you to still be marketable to a competitor? This may be news to me, and I will be reviewing the evidence closely, but...
Security, escort Miss Chen to her office.
You'll regret this.
I believe the only regret would be
All right, back to business. All in favor of acquiring Infinity Out?
Aye.
All against?
Nay.
Good. Alexis, start drawing up. Anyone have anything else they'd like to bring? The internal neuroamp is a key component of Ryujin Industries. Why would we shelve it after?
I can't believe I'm saying this. Regardless of the pros, the cons are too morally and ethically.
I must agree. We can't go through with production on technology like this until certain.
Very well. All in favor of shelving Project Dominion?
Aye.
All against?
Nay.
Vina, prep Project Dominion. Any other matters to bring forward? None? This concludes our order of business. Shelving the internal neuroamp. The truth remains, Lucas Drexler learned a hard lesson. You've proven yourself to be quite the asset here at Ryujin. I suppose it is. Gratitude isn't something you typically hear these days. I truly appreciate the work you put in to I can imagine it may have been a lot of pressure. My thought is Imogene's instincts were right. Now, as promised, I have your phone, and I'm promoting you to senior operative. It's well deserved. As for the details, I think someone back on the operations floor would prefer to explain them.
Out how that's
You've certainly shaken things up around here. I still can't believe Ularu tried to frame me. But now that's all in the past. It's time to get back to your... It's nice to see your... Now, since you were new, you've been dealing with people, but most of our assignments are generic. The board holds any available assignments that our techs have pieced together. With your promotion, you've earned yourself an office, so whenever you're ready, you can find your own... And the best perk of them all, your... Oh, and, you certainly will. Go check out the board, and if you have any questions...
Pestering the captain, right, Cora?
Pester? You think I'm a pest?
Oh, never. Poor choice of words. You being nice to the crew? Talkie complete.
Of course.
So this book collection fund I heard about?
Don't you always say, don't listen to rumors?
About time you showed up. All right, I want to know what's... I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, I don't know, 3 years now. Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are closing in on a huge... Yeah, I figured you'd say something like that. Just another one of Delgado's. So Neva's message said you were here. Was that all she sent you here? Oh, really? I can't believe she's trying to cut me out of this. Without me, the award never would have ended. She told you to hold that over mine. Fine, I'll help. Anyway, we'll get to that later. First, we have a much bigger fish to fry. So why are you targeting a Gall Bank exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet. Oh, I see. We're playing this game now. But, well, you might as well turn around and... Well, it appears we have a... I don't want money. I want back into the... Fine. Dombrowski's a fool. Fortunately, the Siren is host to get what you need. Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's not black ties. This card will allow you to access. Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No. Well, you better learn. Oh, there's one last thing. Meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship. Security. Anyway, Oh, and while you're at the gala... They're frozen, not fresh.
Hello, are you? I heard he uses Gal Bank's VIP suite on the Siren of the Star. Haven't we all? It's for the society. Don't forget to donate to the cause.
I certainly hope they... I don't know. Even if I was on... It's a shame that... That's all then? Okay. At the moment, Aurora
Here
isn't
for
permitted
business,
on Triton.
Dombrowski.
Though we're working on having that
Nice to have
changed.
met you.
Have you tried the cat? Enjoy the rest of the event. Pleased to make your... Let's put it this way. I missed out on the award. Donations to the society. Well, that was boring.
So, what brings you... Larry... Sheila Holbrook. You don't necessarily...
Well, that was boring.
Yes, I'm extremely... Yes, I am. Why do you ask? In my cabin? Oh, please. I'll have you know that the award is locked in... Now, if you'll excuse me, I have...
I have about 1,000 things to deal with, and you're not one
An
of them.
open bar would have been
Goodbye.
nice. He's been spending a lot of time. That's all then? Okay.
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting a security situation...
Welcome to the purser's office. I've only seen it briefly myself. Unfortunately, the item is there anything else I... Oh, absolutely. The safe is marked in the unlikely event, in the even more... So... Well, if you... I'm sorry, it's a... You do? All right, but you didn't hear this from me. I like Captain Rokov, but I think I was bringing some paper. That would normally be fine, but the message mentions the Crimson Fleet. If you want to grab it, the slate. Oh, absolutely. In the unlikely event our vessel is boarded and the threat detection alarm is triggered, in the even more unlikely event this ship is destroyed, we can... So, as you can imagine... An excellent question. My responsibility. Honestly, I really enjoy the work. I get to meet people at every port of call instead of being constantly stuck below decks. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to make your stay more comfortable. On behalf of Trident, have a safe journey.
Sorry. Look, I think you're definitely... I really don't have time to... Oh my god. Are you kidding me? I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a... Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works. What's it gonna take? You're willing to pay me to give you dirt on... You know, this whole thing, Larry and I had the perfect scheme. Yeah, I'm getting to it. Larry got together with myself. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until... I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it. I wrote a computer algorithm that basically creates a randomized number of false ghost credits that mimic the crypto key of actual credits. Then the algorithm simply passes the ghost credits to whatever legit transfers that the bank transacts. The genuine credits enter a dummy account. The best part is that I also alter the crypto keys as the real cash flows into our accounts. By the time it lands in our pockets, the creds are clean. So, on paper, it appears that all of the bank's transactions are covered, when it's really just our ghosted dummy creds. Genius, right? What do you think is going on? I'm using that gullible idiot to get what I want. If I have to squash him on my way to the top, then so be it. Let's get one thing straight. Larry Dombrowski's no saint. He deserves everything that's coming to him. Dombrowski is a piece of human garbage. He'd stab you in the back for table scraps, then stab you again to steal dessert. The plan's always been to milk the guy for everything he's worth, and then leave him in the dust. Not bad for a lowly Galbank worker drone, right? What, are you writing a damn novel? Fine. Vera works for UC Security, so he kept a lookout on their commnet for any Galbank chatter. I guess you could call him our early warning system. And Dombrowski made sure that all of the crypto manipulation I was working on didn't turn up in Galbank's automatic audits. You need top clearance for that kind of access, so we had to cut him in, whether we liked it or not. Is something the matter with you? Do you usually just stare at people like that? I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
Please let me know if your voyage is unsatisfactory. All right. I like Captain. I was bringing some. That would normal if you want to grab. An excellent question. My responsibility. Honestly. Don't forget to tell your friends how much you enjoy the cruise.
To dine at Captain Rokov's table during dinner service, it's only an additional
Must you continue the... Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do... And why in... That... You don't know... Yeah. Oh, just take the damn thing. Listen, maybe you can keep this...
Glad to have you aboard. Don't forget to tell your friends how much you enjoy the cruise. Please let me know if your voyage is
remember to return to your cabin in a quiet...
Quite a lovely starliner.
Hello? You here?
But the best for the society, eh?
Dombrowski, he's the exec holding court. Yeah, sorry, I work for you. Claudia sent you, did you? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk. Whatever you think you know about me, you're...
Just in case anything you try to report. And since I work for UC Security.
That view is absolutely...
The society chair has really...
Please remain in designated passenger areas at all times. Have a safe journey.
Quite a lovely start.
If you have any needs, please enter a request into the computer located at the
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Which is why he's threatening you. We need hard evidence of their scheme. The problem is he's not gonna talk. Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lock. I think the best chance we have would be to manipulate a few controls, and you can fool the monitoring. Don't worry. One more thing. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey. Anyway, I better start back. You seriously need to ask. First, Gold Bank protects their own. Kill Dombrowski, and they send Ecliptic after it. And second, you offer Gal Bank employee in every single Gal Bank facility. I'm gonna guess that won't help with what... Get back to it.
Here for business?
These newer vessels more or less run autonomously, which...
Wait a second. You're Captain Rokov's guest, right? Sorry to give you trouble. Oh, sorry. Hey, if your heart's set on it, who am I to stop you from... Tell you what, I'm just going to step out. Maybe you can hold this. I'm the siren. Of course, this, unfortunately.
Remember not to touch anything, please.
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship. It's time you stopped playing games. You're working for Ikande's little anti-pirating outfit? And even if I suddenly decided to... Claudia said that. That means my money's already gone. And I'd love to see the bastard fry. But if I give you that... At least I walk away with something. Here, with this slate and this Just remember that you promised. You better tell Dombrowski to run. Because if you don't kill him, I will.
All passengers are being asked to return to their cabins at this time.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency.
I'm uncertain what you hope to.
In an orderly fashion, and remain there until you receive further
please.
instructions.
No. Please.
resist the urge. All hell's breaking loose across the Siren and the UC. Well, this isn't the road I would have taken, but... Well, you sure livened it up. You must be. After this little stunt, I've got nowhere else to go. You know, I'm still wondering. Crix is like... I heard Delgado's. Anyway, I suppose there's not. I owe you one. All right.
Ship's detached. We're clear.
Hello. Welcome to the Galbank Archives. May I see your credentials, please? Just one moment while I verify. Oh, yes, Mr. Dombrowski. Welcome, sir. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archive. Me? No. Look, this is my first day on it. Everything checks out. There we go.
Pressure normalized, and we're done.
Nothing like the smell of a dead shark. Always listen to Delgado.
Your buddy Rokov is aboard the Key. Told me everything that happened.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going on and on. Yeah?
All right, neighbor, you've made... Well, since you're vouching for Rokov, I guess we can give him another chance. All right. Now that is out of the way, we can move on to the matter at hand. Crix's legacy. Speaking of which, let me see that. Ah, so the Galban transport went down over Bannock 4. Bannock. Why does that sound familiar? Neva?
Yeah, keep your panties on. I'm looking it up. And I got it. Bannock 4. Let's see. Damn it. Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. You can't even get a ship near the thing without frying every circuit aboard. Don't know that one, huh? Oh, pick up your pencil. There's gonna be a test on this late. EM class means the planet is given. Fly your ship? Yeah, sure. We'll just wrap your ship in a ton of copper and launch you right in there.
Both of you shut up and think for a second. I'm sure...
This sounds like a goddamn waste of time to me.
The Rook's right. We tackle one problem.
That transponder is military, but we grab that little beauty.
All right, here is the plan. Rook, I want you and Neva to put your heads together and get... In the meantime, I'm going to find out more...
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the comm spike with Jay. I promise you're gonna write.
All right, that is enough. We are in. Now, both of you, get the hell out of here and get to work.
All right, let's get this over.
Every captain here's earned their stripes, bleeding for the fleet.
Let's get right to it. Well, look at that. You followed? Of course, it would have been more money. Anyway, here's your cash. All right, fleet?
The fleet protects our own. Turn against us, and you're dead. Need a drink?
Now you buy from me.
Bog.
I'm sure I got something to suit your needs.
Get your credits.
I'm here if you need me.
Weapon? Looking to make quick work of your enemy?
Just gotten a new ship.
Done here? Fine by me.
Are you looking to start something?
Ship's clear. It's just us among the stars again, Captain.
words are right on the money. Seals are tight, we're docked.
There you are. I'm going to make this. I heard about that little stunt you pulled on this. Part of your job was keeping those people on the Siren Island, which means you will follow my... I've tried to be patient with you, but my patience, you're under arrest. I expect you to follow Lieutenant Dorff to the brig peacefully. Do you understand? Guards, stop them!
Commencing attack. I've got something with your name on it, boss. Once we get rid of all the pirates, the galaxy will be a better place.
There you are. I'm going to... I heard about... Unacceptable. I've tried to be patient with you, but my you're under arrest. I expect you to follow Lieutenant. Do you understand? Do you understand what you... If you think for one moment I'm going to allow you to continue... You're being removed from the ship and transferred to prison. Lieutenant Dorff will explain all of... I'm sorry it's come to this. A wise decision.
By order of Commander Kiwe Akande, you are now stripped of all privileges befitting a member of UC SysDef, and you will be immediately... Any attempt to return to the ship will be considered a hostile act.
Get off my ship.
Ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the paint.
As long as you put the fleet first, you won't have any problems. All right, Brooke. Your connection is Juan Dayu. She's got most of the premium use. If you don't piss her off, she should be able to just remember to count your fingers. I sure hope so. Once Juan gets you past the guard, according to the data we have, it's in the prototype phase. Basically, you break it, you'd better. For your sake. Oh, SY-920 is a UC military installation. That if you intend to turn the place into a shooting gallery, you might want to be sure you're hauling it on. Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so I'm gonna rate. In the meantime, okay, you'll make sure. More like get privileges of rank, my dog. And you, get the hell out of here. The Crimson we were searching for, not only beyond that. Stay sharp, Rook.
Need something?
Releasing ship from dock. Done. We are now free to move among the stars. Releasing ship from dock. Done. We are now free to move among the stars.
recruit? Careful. SY-920 is one of my regular stops. Neva says you're after a piece of UC tech. I can do that. Good. If I can be candid, for this job to work, we'll have to do this my way. But make no mistake, once you board, the risk isn't. This route is highly lucrative, and sacrificing... Good. Then we have a deal. In any case, when you're ready, meet me at my ship. It's the Jade Swan. And make sure you're prepared for the long haul. Once you're on board SY-920, you can't come. We'll talk more on the ship.
Nobody can stop the Crimson Fleet.
Glad you're in the fleet. If you weren't, I would have killed you already.
Excuse me.
Hello.
All right. When we get to the checkpoint, you see me. Let me do the talking. Pretend you. Of course, I don't. Now, like I said before, once we take, if you need to take care of anything before we leave. All right, then get comfortable. We leave for SY-920 immediately.
All crew prepare for takeoff. Routing power to engine and grab drive. All systems go.
We'll graph jump the SY-920 from here. Don't worry about your personal ship. The fleet will make sure it's secure. You can take this time to prepare. Just try not to bother my pilot while they're flying.
Don't worry, Captain. I've spent half my life walking and chewing gum at the same time. I can handle a little banter.
Sounds like you're putting in a request for double duty.
Captain, I retract my earlier statement. For the record, I don't even like gum.
Noted. Just get us there safe.
Roger that.
You've entered secure UC military space. Identify yourself or you will be considered hostile.
Hey.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu, cargo class ship ID UC Okay, we're in. First things first. The station is in To get past them, you'll need a military uniform. And to get a uniform, there should be a way through the vents. You can get to them via the maintenance. There's an intercom there as well. Once you get a uniform, it should be fairly easy to find an elevator to the... But... Very funny. But if you do get into trouble, try and use that quick wit. Either way, for now, get on that station and find...
Yes?
Always looking for the next